Hey everyone, Jenny here with another Sports Day Tribune video. Today, we're diving deep into the world of WNBA sensation Angel Reese and her meteoric rise to stardom, both on and off the court. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's get this show on the road. Angel Reese has been making waves since joining the Chicago Sky, and it's not just because of her impressive skills on the basketball court. This rookie is turning heads everywhere she goes. And now she's even caught the attention of none other than Kim Kardashian. Yeah, you heard that right. The world of sports and entertainment are colliding in a way that's got everyone talking. So picture this scene. Reese is at a press conference, doing her thing, answering questions like a boss. But what's that around her neck? A pair of Beats Studio Pro headphones. Now these aren't just any headphones. These babies were made in collaboration with Kim K herself. When the reality TV queen spotted Reese rocking her design, she couldn't help but give a shout out on Instagram stories. It's like watching two worlds collide in the most unexpected way. But Reese didn't just let that slide. Oh no, she took that ball and ran with it. She hit back with a message that said, "Kim K, you know I love you and I'm always repping the Beat by Dre family." And she topped it off with not one, not two, three smooch emojis. Talk about a power move. It's this kind of savvy social media game that's helping Reese build her brand beyond the basketball court. Now let's rewind a bit. Reese's journey to the WNBA has been nothing short of spectacular. She made a name for herself at LSU, where she played under the legendary Kim Mulkey. Those college years were filled with highlights, controversies, and a whole lot of growth. But now that she's stepped out from under Mulkey's shadow, Reese is really coming into her own. She's more marketable than ever, and brands are taking notice. It's like watching a butterfly emerge from its cocoon, spreading its wings and taking flight. Speaking of brands, guess who finally sealed the deal with Reese's Candy? That's right, Angel Reese herself. And get this, she says it took 4 years to finalize the agreement. Talk about playing the long game. But hey, good things come to those who wait, right? This partnership is just another example of how Reese is leveraging her on-court success to build a brand that extends far beyond the basketball arena. But let's not forget why we're all here. The basketball. Reese isn't just making headlines off the court, she's absolutely dominating on it. Just 22 years old, she's already established herself as an elite rebounder. I'm talking league-leading stats here, people. She's averaging 12.3 rebounds per game, leading the WNBA. That's not all. She's posted a league-high 135 offensive rebounds and a league-best 21.6 total rebound percentage. Those are some serious numbers that have opposing teams scratching their heads, trying to figure out how to keep her off the glass. And if you think that's impressive, hold on to your seats. Reese has racked up 20 double-doubles in just 27 games. That's consistency right there. Oh, and did I mention her career-high 20 rebounds in a single game against the Phoenix Mercury? Talk about leaving it all on the court. It's performances like these that have basketball pundits and fans alike sitting up and taking notice. Reese isn't just playing well for a rookie. She's playing well, period. Now, some of you might remember Reese as being a bit, shall we say, controversial during her college days. But let me tell you, this woman has undergone quite the transformation since going pro. She's cultivating a whole new persona, and it's all about positivity and using her platform for good. It's like watching a masterclass in personal branding and image rehabilitation. Reese isn't just about personal success. She's out there advocating for her fellow players and female athletes in general. She's showing the world that she's the complete package: talent, charisma, and a heart of gold. It's no wonder she's on track for WNBA superstardom. In a league that's always looking for its next big star, Reese is stepping up and saying, "Here I am." But let's talk about her team for a second. The Chicago Sky are in a good spot right now, holding on to a playoff position. But they've got some stiff competition breathing down their necks in the form of the Atlanta Dream. The Sky are hoping to keep that momentum going and make it to the postseason for the 6th year in a row. And with Reese on their side, I'd say their chances are looking pretty good. It's like having a secret weapon that's not so secret anymore. You know, it's funny how things work out sometimes. Here's Reese, fresh out of college, and she's already earned herself a nickname, Chi-Town Barbie. And it's not just fans who are using it. Kim Kardashian herself referred to Reese by this moniker. Talk about a seal of approval. It's a nickname that encapsulates both her glamorous off-court persona and her status as Chicago's newest sports darling. But don't let the glamorous nickname fool you. Reese is as tough as they come on the court. She's not afraid to get physical, to dive for loose balls, to fight for every rebound. That's what makes her such a valuable asset to the Sky. She brings that intensity, that hunger, that desire to win every single night. It's like watching a force of nature in action. And let's be real for a second. The WNBA needs players like Reese. Young, exciting, marketable players who can help grow the league and attract new fans. Reese isn't just playing basketball. She's helping to shape the future of women's sports. She's part of a new generation of players who are unapologetically themselves, both on and off the court. You know, watching Reese's journey has been nothing short of inspiring. Here's a young woman who's faced her fair share of criticism and controversy, but instead of letting it define her, she's used it as fuel to become even better. She's taken control of her narrative, and she's writing a story that's all about success, both on and off the court. It's a testament to her resilience and determination. And let's not forget about her impact on young girls watching at home. Reese is showing them that it's possible to be tough and feminine, to be a fierce competitor and a fashion icon, to be a role model and still have fun. She's breaking down stereotypes and paving the way for the next generation of female athletes. In a world that often tries to put women in boxes, Reese is saying, "I'll define myself. Thank you very much." But what I find most impressive about Reese is her work ethic. This is a woman who's never satisfied, who's always looking to improve. Whether it's working on her jump shot, studying game film, or engaging with her community, Reese is always pushing herself to be better. It's that drive, that hunger for improvement, separates the good players from the great ones. And that's the kind of attitude that separates the good players from the great ones. Reese isn't content with just being in the WNBA. She wants to be one of the best to ever play the game. And at the rate she's going, I wouldn't bet against her. She's got that rare combination of natural talent and relentless work ethic that could take her to the very top of the sport. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, "Jenny, you're getting a little carried away here. She's just a rookie." And you're right, she is. But that's what makes her accomplishments even more impressive. She's not playing like a rookie. She's playing like a veteran, like someone who's been in the league for years. It's like she skipped the learning curve altogether and went straight to dominating. And let's talk about those rebounds for a second. Because rebounding isn't just about height or strength. It's about positioning, timing, and most importantly, desire. Reese has all of those in spades. She wants every rebound, and she's willing to fight for it. That's the kind of player every coach dreams of having on their team. It's like having a vacuum cleaner on the court, sucking up every missed shot. But Reese isn't just a one-dimensional player. Sure, her rebounding numbers are off the charts, but she's also developing into a solid scorer. She's got a nice touch around the basket, and she's working on extending her range. Give her a couple of years, and she could be one of the most complete players in the league. It's exciting to think about how good she could be when she reaches her prime. And let's not forget about her passing. Reese has shown flashes of brilliance when it comes to finding her teammates. She's got good court vision, and she's not afraid to make the extra pass if it leads to a better shot. That's the kind of unselfish play that can elevate an entire team. It's like she's got eyes in the back of her head sometimes. Now, I know we've talked a lot about Reese's individual accomplishments, but let's not forget that basketball is a team sport. And Reese understands that. She's not out there trying to pad her stats or make highlight reels. She's doing whatever it takes to help her team win. That's the kind of attitude that can transform a good team into a great one, and that's why the Sky are in such a good position right now. They've got a player who can dominate the game without needing to score 30 points a night. Reese's impact goes way beyond the box score. She's the kind of player who makes everyone around her better. It's like having a rising tide that lifts all boats. But let's bring it back to that Kim Kardashian moment for a second. Because it's not just about a celebrity noticing an athlete. It's about the worlds of sports and entertainment colliding in a way that can benefit both. Reese is positioning herself as more than just a basketball player. She's becoming a brand, a personality, someone who can transcend the sport. In today's social media-driven world, that kind of crossover appeal is invaluable. And that's huge for the WNBA. The league needs stars, players who can attract attention and bring in new fans. Reese has that it factor. She's got the skills on the court, the personality off it, and the drive to keep pushing herself to new heights. She's the total package, and she's using every tool at her disposal to build her brand and elevate the league. You know, as I sit here talking about Reese, I can't help but think about the future. Where will she be in 5 years? 10 years? Will we be talking about her as one of the greatest to ever play the game? It's too early to say for sure, but the potential is certainly there. The sky's the limit for this young star, and I, for one, can't wait to see how high she can soar. One thing's for certain, Angel Reese is a name we're going to be hearing a lot in the coming years. Whether she's dominating on the court, making waves in the fashion world, or using her platform to advocate for important causes, Reese is going to be at the forefront of women's sports. She's not just a player, she's a movement. So to all you young ballers out there watching this, take note. Angel Reese is showing you what's possible when you combine talent, hard work, and a winning attitude. She's proving that you can be yourself, have fun, and still be a fierce competitor. She's redefining what it means to be a female athlete in the 21st century. And let's talk about that for a second. The impact Reese is having goes far beyond the basketball court. She's challenging perceptions, breaking down barriers, and showing young girls everywhere that they can dream big. In a world where female athletes often struggle for recognition and respect, Reese is demanding attention and getting it. But it's not just about the glamour and the spotlight. Reese is also using her platform to speak out on important issues. She's not afraid to talk about the challenges faced by women in sports, about racial inequality, about the importance of mental health. She's showing that athletes can be more than just entertainers. They can be advocates and role models. And let's not forget about her impact on the WNBA as a whole. The league has been growing in popularity in recent years, but it still faces challenges when it comes to media coverage and fan engagement. Players like Reese, with their crossover appeal and social media savvy, helping to bridge that gap. They're bringing new eyes to the sport and showing the world just how exciting women's basketball can be. But at the end of the day, it all comes back to the game. And that's where Reese truly shines. Her style of play is electrifying. She's got the kind of energy that can ignite a crowd, that can turn the momentum of a game in an instant. When she's on the court, you can't take your eyes off her. You never know what she's going to do next. And that unpredictability, that excitement, that's what sports are all about. It's why we tune in, why we buy tickets, why we wear our team's colors with pride. Reese embodies all of that. She's not just playing the game, she's elevating it. She's making it more fun, more exciting, more relevant. So as we look to the future of the WNBA, players like Angel Reese give us reason to be optimistic. They're not just continuing the legacy of the greats who came before them. They're charting a new course. They're showing that women's basketball can be just as thrilling, just as marketable, just as important as the men's game. And for Reese, this is just the beginning. She's still young, still learning, still growing. The player we're watching now is impressive, but the player she could become? That's downright scary for the rest of the league. She's got the potential to be a once-in-a-generation talent, the kind of player who defines an era. But no matter what the future holds, one thing is clear. Angel Reese is here to stay. She's made her mark on the WNBA, on Chicago, and on the sports world as a whole. And she's done it all while staying true to herself, while having fun, while embracing every aspect of who she is. So here's to Angel Reese, the Chi-Town Barbie, the rebounding machine, the social media sensation. Here's to the player she is and the player she's becoming. Here's to the barriers she's breaking and the path she's forging. Here's to the excitement she brings to the game and the inspiration she provides off the court. As we wrap up this video, I want to leave you with this thought. Angel Reese isn't just playing basketball. She's changing the game. She's challenging perceptions, breaking barriers, and inspiring a whole new generation of athletes. And that, my friends, is something truly special. So keep your eyes on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Because if what we've seen so far is any indication, the best is yet to come. This is a story that's still being written, and every game, every rebound, every social media post is another chapter. It's a story of talent, perseverance, of breaking molds and defying expectation. And isn't that what sports are all about? The drama, the excitement, the possibility of witnessing something truly extraordinary? Angel Reese gives us all of that and more. She reminds us why we fell in love with sports in the first place. So whether you're a die-hard WNBA fan or someone who's just discovering the league, I encourage you to pay attention to Angel Reese. Watch her play, follow her journey, see for yourself what all the fuss is about. Because trust me, this is one rising star you don't want to miss. This is Jenny, signing off for Sports Day Tribune. Until next time, keep your head in the game and your eyes on the stars. Because with players like Angel Reese lighting up the court, the future of women's basketball is looking brighter than ever. Peace out, basketball fans.